Greetings, wild and tame souls. I'm Lucinda Bakken-White, and today I'm going to talk about Anne's encounter with Coyote. Now, I did Lori's encounter with Coyote, so this is really fun because it's going to give a window into the life of Coyote and how it brings messages to us. So in Anne's situation, she wrote to me, "I am a 49-year-old housewife and mother of 2 teenagers. I have a wonderful life, but I feel very tired these days. My body is perimenopausal, and I'm feeling uncomfortable with the changes that are taking place in my body, emotionally and physically. The other night, I was in my suburban neighborhood walking by myself at night when out of the blue I saw a coyote in someone's front yard. She came out to the street and walked right by me. I turned to follow her. Then she turned around and looked at me. We stared at each other for a little moment, and then she waltzed away. We rarely see coyotes in our neighborhood. My encounter felt so unusual and intimate. I wonder if there is a message for me." Well, I love this in contrast to the other coyote encounter that we talked about on this series, because Anne has a more serene and magical feeling about her encounter with Coyote, and she's outside, and she's not separated by a building or a wall or a window. So she's more comfortable with this aspect of herself, and still she's wondering, what is the message? Now, a lot of people refer to Coyote as the trickster, and the problem is that I think that gets misinterpreted as something bad, and really what Coyote is about is folly, which is fool's play, and hidden wisdom. Now, fool's play may sound bad too, but the original meaning of fool is just innocence, like a childlike wonder and play. That's what Coyote is like, because they are a pack animal and they love their family dearly and they play. They're very, very playful. Now, the trickster aspect really refers to hidden wisdom, meaning you can't just look upon the surface of what's going on in your life. There is something deeper going on. So Anne is talking about how she's completely exhausted, she's 49, and she's perimenopausal, she's going through a change. And Coyote is reminding her that as she goes through this transition to the other side, to this other stage of her life, that she can look forward to hidden wisdom and folly. So when we're older, we circle back to our childlike self. Life is circular and cyclical, and we become more joyful and play-like and childlike because we have worked hard. You're 50 years old, Anne, and you have worked hard your whole life going to school and working and taking care of your family and your home and your children. And when you transition and the kids are gone, it's your time to do what you want to do when you want to do it. And you will return to that joyful, playful, childlike self. And in this transition state, I encourage you to start doing that right now and thinking that way. The other thing is that women bleed to create new life. And if they don't make a baby in their body, they start that cycle all over again, so that their body can create in the next cycle. This can be literal or metaphorical. We create with the second chakra energy. When a woman stops bleeding and goes through menopause, she retains that blood to create life inside of herself. It's the wisdom. She's retaining the wisdom of all she's learned in this lifetime. And she's retaining that ability to create something new within herself. So I'm really excited about this message and this interaction you had with Coyote. It's so beautiful, and I encourage you to see the deeper meaning of menopause and why you're tired and where you're headed. And I hope that everyone out there learned something about the feminine nature through Coyote and this episode. And I look forward to seeing you next time.